don't film. You can't film inside the plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Barcelona.
I'm not a football fan.
We're here to interview Leo Messi.
You may have found the only taxi driver in Barcelona that does not like football.
What are the chances of that?
You have found the perfect cab.
Leo Messi is an Argentine star.
It's incredible. It's the best I ever seen.
Messi, what is your secret?
Well, first of all, thank you very much. It's really an honor when they invited me to do this. It's a pleasure, and as I said before, I'm really very surprised by all of this. To tell you the truth, I have sons that are your age, and we all wonder, how do you do this? What is your recipe? How do you deal with your situation on a daily basis? It's impressive.
I just try to enjoy everything that's happening to me right now. I enjoy playing football, but I also enjoy being with family and friends. I've always enjoyed this, but I'm fortunately surrounded by loved ones. They've always supported me, and that's how I get by.
It's incredible, really. Yesterday we went to your game, and I was talking to my crew, and I was telling them that when I played, I was really skilled controlling the ball. It didn't bounce off my foot, but it's unbelievable to see in a player today the skill. And you've trademarked and found a way to master speed, control, and skill all at the same time, all simultaneous. And like I said, I believe that's a very difficult thing, personally, to achieve in soccer, especially at this level. Did you always play like that, or did you have special training sessions? And I'm asking this for those kids that are watching you on their television sets and at the stadium, and they want to play like you someday, but did you learn that, or is that innate? Is that a natural talent?
Well, honestly, it was my style of playing when I was growing up. I've always had that style. But then I came to Barcelona at an early age, and that also helped me. I picked up the rhythm in training, and like I said earlier, we always train in tight spaces, and that forces you to play quickly. There's no time to think at the youth levels, and it's the same thing. You train the same way in the youth levels, and my game did get better because of that. However, I've always had the same style of play. I mean, there's videos out there of me as a kid, and that can obviously prove that I never changed the way I played.
cerca, Rosario siempre estuvo cerca, tu vida siempre estuvo cerca, y esto es verdad.
Bueno, acá estamos en el barrio Las Heras.
We are located in the neighborhood of Las Heras.
Queda la zona sur de
It's in the southern suburbs of Rosario. This is where Messi was born. He really liked to play soccer. It was fun for him, but at the same time, he never wanted to lose. And he never did that. He never lost because he was always the best. Back in school, we would always argue over who got to play with Messi. We would try to compromise, but that was always rigged somehow. Everyone just wanted him on their team.
Bueno, Leo, te deseo lo mejor en
Leo,
tu vida.
I wish you the best.
Como te dije, estoy muy,
like I said,
muy
I am really happy for everything that you have achieved.
Que has conseguido y
I hope you are well,
que te vaya muy bien.
And I want to wish you the best
te deseo lo mejor.
always.
I remember as a kid, my street was just all dirt, and we played on the streets made of dirt back in Uruguay. We used 2 stones to make the goals, or 2 shoes, or anything we could find to make a goal, and the ball would just bounce everywhere. And that's where everyone started to play back in Uruguay, at least in the 70s and 80s. Was that your case as well, or did you play in a club or in your school? How was it as a kid?
No, it was the same for me in Rosario, as we all played on the streets there too. I mean, it was, we played in parks wherever we could. As a kid, we would play just about anywhere. But when I was 13, that changed because you don't see that here. I mean, that's something in Barcelona that no one sees that.
It's different here.
It's something different, and there's not a lot of space, and neither can play. It was a culture shock for me, but in Argentina, it's the same situation. I mean, it's something that is commonplace there.
Do you ever think, having experienced all of that if you were born here, your skills maybe would have been somewhat different? Or do you believe that it's all part of your natural talent? And you probably would have gone to an academy as well, but do you think that helped you in a way? That helped form you as a player?
No, of course. Having been born in Argentina helped me a great deal. I learned many things as a kid playing in the streets, things that you would not learn here at all. But coming here and training like a European player also helped me. I learned their rhythm, and I never played like in Argentina or South America. The pace is much different here. That helped me to adapt as a first division player quickly and without any problems. But both styles helped me develop as a player.
Well, let me ask you this. If you would have developed as a player in Argentina and done the same training over there, do you think you would have been the same player you are now today?
I don't know. I don't know, but I believe that coming here helped me in my development. Not just as a player, but as a person, as an individual. It helped me in a lot of ways.
I think that in today's game, there's a mix of all of that. Kids in Argentina today grow up playing in the streets, as we talked about, and in poor neighborhoods. But there comes a point in life or in their adolescence when they need a change, like the one that you went through. They should go to an academy, like the one that Barcelona offers, or like other European clubs offer. And unfortunately, those sorts of things don't exist in South America or in Argentina. And I think this is great, and that's why I wanted to ask you about it. I think Argentina is perhaps lacking in that.
I think it's all based on just my experience. That was important, very important in my development. Maybe in Argentina, when I was there, then it would have been like you said. Unless you reach the 4th or 5th division or the reserve side, you really don't begin to take care of yourself as a professional footballer. Meanwhile, in Barcelona, they teach you to be a professional from a very young age. You learn to take care of yourself the correct way, and by doing so, you learn much more.
What similarities do you find between living in Barcelona and the life you had in Rosario?
Like I said before, I've always been surrounded by my loved ones. My family is the most important thing. My friends have always been the same despite the fact that they're far away. I don't think much has changed. The only difference in Barcelona now, and many loved ones are far. But my life has been the same. I like to keep things nice and easy. And I try not to change too much.
This is Africa.